Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Sass podcast, where we read stories, celebrity news, gossip, and real news. Let's get started. Reddit. Oh, I forgot screen share. My bad. And hold on, let me take this off. How do I do this again? There's an echo. Hey, Pixie. Hey, Texas. Probably because I'm right at the mic. Hi, Amanda. No, that's not it. Oh, whatever. I'll keep it. Share screen. Hey, Mace's mom. Okay. Can you hear me now? Am I there? Lord have mercy, I have to read that again. Whoops. Oh boy. My bad. I put myself backstage like a dummy. Okay, let's do this again. I was just reading away. I can't see the chat when I screen share. When I Hi PP. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. So I had no idea. I was in Reddit land. My bad. Okay, there you are, PP and Debbie. I mod you both. All right. I'll get that off. Yes, I'm using Restream. My bad. All right. Depends on what you read on there. Back to what I was reading. For those that are audio listening after this, either tomorrow, today or tomorrow, I was muted. I'm sorry. I did not know I was muted or backstage. Back to the show. Am I the butt face for defending my brother from the guy who knocked food out of his hand? I've never done this before, so let me know if I'm doing this wrong. Of a tight knit friend group, it's been me, Anna, Michael, and Lola for a long time. I don't know if this is relevant, but I'm like a year or two younger than they are. Okay. Although it doesn't affect their group much. Recently, my younger brother has been distancing himself from his friends. His friends have been really cruel and mean to him lately. Small guy, especially compared to these guys. So he asked to hang out with me and my friends. I said, sure. And the others agree. Now here's where it gets iffy. Michael has a friend, Lance. Lance has never brought up to me personally, but according to Michael, I'm a huge B to him, and Lance is hurt by it. Every instance he cites, though, it's been Michael twisting my words. One example that he said I told Lance he looked like a girl. Well, I saw Lance out of the corner of my eye and thought it was another person because they had the same hair length and color. I turned to Lance, laughed, and said, oh my god, I didn't realize it was you, Lance. I thought it was Sarah out of the corner of my eye. Immediately I started saying, it's immediately Michael started saying, bro, you're saying he looks like a girl and stuff. Another time, Lance was talking about doing karate. I also do martial arts. Lance is a big dude. I know karate is it's kind of a baby's first martial art. I'm sorry for the karate masters, but I doubt he's a master. And I mentioned karate? Really? You're like a big guy though. I figure you do something more practicing like Krav Maga or something. Michael said I called Lance fat. I quickly clarified I meant buff and tough because Lance is like not even a little bit overweight. Even so, I apologized Lance multiple times. I'm autistic, so maybe my words don't translate well. Now, Lance has been picking on my brother. I found this out recently. My brother started hanging with me. Lance followed. He's behaved until like 3 days ago. He knocked John's food out of his hand. Sir, you're a grown man. Why are you knocking food out of people's hands? Lance claimed he only did it because Michael commanded it. And Michael commands you to jump off a bridge. Are you? I don't care what Michael commanded. It's up to you as an adult, as a grown person, be like, you ain't the boss of me. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to act like a toddler. You can act like a toddler. I'm not. It's made me and John furious. Because, well, food is sacred in their culture. You don't waste it, especially when someone is eating it. John gave him an earful and stormed off. I decided to talk to Michael. He and Lance are close, so I figure it'd be better to have Michael talk to his friend, you know? I asked Michael politely if he could talk to Lance and ask him to treat John with respect. I was going to tolerate picking on him around me. He said, summarize, well, you've been a huge effing B to Lance, so why should I do that? They're both men, so they can man up and talk to each other. He can man up and not smack food out of someone's hand. There's that. You've been a piece of S calling him fat and a girl. Okay, fat, whatever. But she didn't mean it like that. Or OP, I don't know if it's a boy or girl. They. But a girl, my God, there's worse things to be called. And, well, maybe our Sarah is non-binary, you don't know. I got mad because I never said any of those things. It frustrates me to hear one of my good friends who has never acted this way to me unless Lance is in the picture. Lola says I'm an a-hole and to get over it. And their friend out of the friend group, Emily, said I am right. Help. You are not the buffets. And those three, who was it? Lola, Lance, and Michael, they can kindly F off. Because what grown people smack food out of someone's hand? And then he's going to be like, they're men. They can men up talk to each other. Okay. Where was that when Lance smacked food out of someone's hand? You don't mess with my food. Top comment. You have a Michael problem. He's stirring the pot. What's this? He commanded Lance to bully your brother. Michael is a bully, egging on another bully. And Lola isn't good friend either. Distance yourself and your brother from them. I agree. OP responds, I know Michael for literal years. People literally call us the same person. He got extremely defensive about Lance, but when I confronted him, Lola and Anna were both there. Lola likes him, so I'm not sure. But the way he talked to me, and Lola approached me after too, made me feel crazy. Lola words were, you were mean to his best friend, and now you're mad he's mean to yours? And like, I don't know. Hi, Cooker. Thank you. No, she wasn't. Oh my God. I would. Oh, Lord have mercy. Maybe I can maximize this. Did I disappear again? I gotta see. Oh, what's that? Oh, but still, no, I still can't move it. Okay. Yeah, so I cannot see chat when I read. I'm going to look at my phone, I guess. Mute my phone. Hi, Breeze. Another person says, Michael has been putting words in your mouth about Lance. He's been twisting what you said. Lola and Lance have been falling for that. It doesn't matter that you and Michael have known each other for years. For some reason, Michael decided to act this way to you and gaslight you about it. Tell you things happen one way when you know they happen a different way, to the point he hopes you begin to doubt yourself and make others doubt you. You need to step away from these people because they are toxic to you and your brother. I agree. Oh, wow. Is this like an update or something? Here's a bit of more context. There was an incident a year ago in a community that was really messy, but basically, some girl was really upset, such jealous of me, and told people I threatened to unalive her. Where do you live, OP? Because my lord, we have people smacking food on each other's hand. We have someone commanding that person to do it. We have people twisting words. We have. Where do you live? Where are these people? Oh my gosh. I need to know so I can avoid that place. That spread quickly. I'm really introverted, but no one told me. So I guess I'm still around. And Grant, I found this was like a joke she was making, so I played into it. Because that girl told me we were friends. So I was like, yeah, that's what she gets for taking my ice cream, haha. Or something dumb. As for the, what is that word? Info dump stuff. Is that even a word? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm the main talker in the group. Hold on, y'all. Just my microphone is blocking my screen. Okay. But I always look at Anna when I info dump. What does that mean? She always listens. Is this some Gen Z word? Hi, J-Bobs. She's also on the spectrum, but more of a listener. When Lola approached me, she told me to apologize to Lance and to leave them alone. Huh? Now, now I'm confused. How we get from this girl to Lola? Whatever. She said that I was asked multiple times to be kind to Lance, and Michael had every right to defend his friend like I was defending John. But I feel it's not comparable. Lola and Anna were present was when I was confronted. Michael and Lola talked to me the minute he left, and Anna didn't say anything. She never does during conflict, though. But I know she supported me because she grabbed my forearm and told me later. Where was she when you were being gaslit? Girl, me too. Me too. Michael was one of the only people I actually really hang out with me. He's been kind to me for a very long time. Not now. Even if I want new friends, the community all hates me. What community? Where's new members about me? It picks on me quite a bit in a pretty strange way. I can elaborate on it if you guys need that context. I want that context. OP, you need a reality show of this place. You need a reality show of these people, your friends, this community. I need to know about these people. This sounds like a good TLC show. Though it might make me want to throw my phone at the TV, but nonetheless. Or my remote. Why I say phone? I don't know. But new friends isn't an option. Uh, mm, oh, okay. Also, should Annie's mention I'm rude to Lance before. I apologize. It's all the same situation. I say something, Michael tells the whole group it was rude and why. I apologize profusely, and Lance doesn't say anything. I don't know. I'm so always told I'm evil. Really long story. Dang. Sometimes I feel like I believe it. I thought Michael was just being defensive for his friend because he's known Lance since they were babies. No excuse. I also figured that was just his comedy style. I'll talk to Anna, thought I was overreacting. The only person who had 100% let's get him mentality was Emily. Quick update though, John told me Lance cashed up to him $20 for an instant. John's cool with it, but I don't know. It feels too easy. Oh my god, there's more to this story. Woo! I need more drink. Hey, another mom. There was an incident a year ago in the community that was really messy, but basically some girl. Oh, I should read this first. My bad. My bad. Wait. Wait. That that's the same thing I just read. Why? Okay, this OP is confusing me. Is there an update? No. I'm done with this. People are crazy. Moving on. Moving along to Am I the Jerk? Okay. Uh, I gotta see this one. This is coming from r slash Am I the Jerk? It was posted 4 hours ago. Am I the jerk for not wanting my girlfriend's ex at our Easter dinner? I, male 37, have been dating Ellie, female 36, since January. Ellie has 3 kids, 11, 8, 5, from her previous marriage. She is co parenting with her ex, and they are best friends, zero drama. Ellie got pregnant very early in her relationship. I was wearing condoms. Probably broke. Since her place would be too small for when baby comes, we decided to rent a bigger place together. We have been living together since mid-March. I have a good relationship with her kids. That's 4 kids. Oh, geez. Here's the issue. My mom, oh, UK, invited her and the kids to her family Easter dinner, or maybe some other place, I don't know. Other different countries uses MUM for mom. To her family Easter dinner. She even asked the kids to join Easter egg hunt, made Easter baskets with little gifts ready for them too. Aw, that's nice. That's a good mom compared to the other boy moms here on Reddit. Whew. I just read a story where the mom told the girlfriend that I'm happy to celebrate my birthday family and hopefully temporary partners. I'm so petty. I would have been like, "Aw, babe, she wants us to get married, be your wife, right?" Yeah, I read a bunch of stories about boy moms. They are crazy, but this one's good. This is a good one. No, I don't mean like all moms with sons are crazy. No, I mean like those that raise mama boys are meshed, which means emotional incest with their sons. There's a whole Reddit about these people, different other podcasts. That's why they're called boy moms rather than moms with sons because they raise their sons to be literal boys and not men. I'm back here with my nephews and nieces. Ellie asked if her ex can join. I asked why. She said holiday gatherings have been traditions, so they always celebrate together. I told her, can her ex and us do the family thing on Saturday than just us and my mom's on Sunday? She said no, that's not how it works for kids. I told her this first year they are joining my mom's Easter egg hunt and dinner. She is looking for getting to know her and the kids who will be your baby siblings. Baby siblings. She said I knew about her co-parenting and close relationship with her ex when I met her, and I'm being a jerk. I really don't know how to approach my mom. Am I the jerk for not wanting him here? No. No. That's awkward. That's just so awkward. Oh, Macy's, no, no, you're nothing compared to what I read and heard. No, no, they're so much worse. So much worse. So much bad. And no, no, you're a good mom. Is now these other people are insane. They literally want to date their sons. And some siblings are like that too. It's so weird. It's this I learned this new word called meshment, which means emotional incest. It's like you look at a family member as like a potential partner. Yeah, it's pretty gross. It could be between parent and child, siblings, uncle, cousins. Yeah, it's not great. It's like the incest without the, you know, physical stuff. New baby is X. Oh, that is top comment. Oof. I wasn't going to go that far now. No, I was about to say that would be so awkward. Be like, here's my girlfriend, mom, and here's her three kids. Oh, and here's her ex. No, no, you're not the jerk. I would do the same. I don't care what relationship, what co-parenting they have. You're not bringing your ex to my mom's place. That's just weird. Just do a DNA test, swap the babies in your check. Then you know it's very likely that the baby is not yours. Ooh, Reddit is messy, right? When I read that she and her ex are best friends, and right after he says she got knocked up despite him wearing condoms, although OP doesn't have any kids, the comedy writes itself. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ooh, we're going down deep rabbit hole. Let's see if there's any comments from OP. We're gonna update. Messy. Oh, there's comments. So is there an update? No, but I'll read his comments. Oh, he responds a lot. Active OP. Okay. Not to jerk. Now, I'm not a parent, so I want to start there, lol. I'm not either. But to me, it would be so weird for him to be there. Yep. When you divorce your husband slash wife, you know there will be times holidays aren't going to be the way you want them to. It's just how it happens. You even tried to compromise. Her ex doesn't need to be there. And you have a right to feel that way, especially now that you guys have a kid. Is he at every holiday or something? She said, OP responds. She says I'm being insecure. Maybe, but so odd to me that she wants to be in my mom's place. Yeah, no, I agree. Some of the original commenter responds, you clearly aren't. If you would have asked to do something on Saturday, he's her ex-husband for a reason. I totally understand they want to be healthy co-parents. It's so important. But they do not need to spend every holiday together, especially at your mom's house. My mom and half siblings' father split up, and then she met my father. There was just two holidays. Someone says, "Dump her and move on." Opie responds, "She's pregnant with my baby. We're trying to make it work." Someone responds, "You're making sure it won't work. Four babies not suddenly change your co-parenting." Oh, and then of course someone asks, is it your baby? Let's see what else he says. Someone says, not the A, not the jerk, or not the asshole, but Ron Sub, commenter, Ron Sub, Reddit. It's very rude of her to expect people, invite people someone else event. I heard of co-parents crashing the other new family members' holiday party. I would ask yourself though, he is going to be around for is he going to be around for every holiday? Do you or her ever get your own holidays alone with your new child? Very odd. I get having a close and healthy co-parent relationship, but dragging the ex around to all your family activities is too much. They could celebrate together another time. Maybe earlier that day he could come over and watch the kids open their baskets from you two. Sounds like she has two families. OP responds, they are very close. I get it, but I kind of feel like they're reeling. She hasn't been with anyone else after her divorce, but he is dating. Interesting. I'm way too far away from my screen. I could understand if it was birthday or graduation or some that coming to response. I could understand if it was a birthday or graduation or something specific for that child, but for them to spend every holiday together is something you need to decide if you're comfortable with or not. Also, is it even up to you? Would your family want him there? Do you even know him? It's weird to meet someone first time at a religious holiday family party. Yeah, it's like she's co opting your family event for her own family. I mean, if this works for them and their kids, can you or family get on board? These are all important questions you need to ask yourself, as it's still a very new relationship. Being together since January, and she's already calling the shots with her family get togethers. OP responds, yes, I met him early in the relationship. He is a couple years older than me. I'm nothing in common. We have nothing in common. We chat a bit, but we are not really friends. Commodore responds, I have a hard time imagining he will even want to come. You have some decisions to make. Someone says she Anyone else after a divorce, but he is today. What a ridiculous statement. She has been anyone else after a divorce. She is with you? I meant she got divorced. Opie responds, I meant she got divorced. They met me 1.5 years later. Someone responds, so she took some time, but she is dating too. I don't see where that's relevant. Someone says, Commodore says, unfortunately, those kids need their parents to play nice. It's a new stepdad you have to put with her ex being those kids' lives. You can't drive them out. Think of the kids and not yourself. Okay, but at his mom's? You may not like it, it may not sit right with you, but please think of the kids and not yourself. You are being selfish. These kids deserve to see their dad on Easter Sunday. Okay, maybe if your mom had invited them for this Saturday, wouldn't matter. But Easter a special day as birthdays and Christmas. You can't take that from them just because you're jealous. You can come by in the morning or in the evening. Maybe the ex already had plans for the kids that day, and you both now ruined that for him. Just make the compromise and be a good stepdad, not the evil stepdad who won't let the kids see their own father on Easter. I'm sure your mom will understand the situation, will upset the kids. I'm sure it's just your insecurity and jealousy kicking in. I'm not jealous. Opie responds, I'm not jealous. That's why I suggested I have a joint celebration day before my mom's event. It says that happen. Your solution is to keep their Easter tradition, cancel on your mom. Opie responds, I'll ask her which one she prefers. Someone says, that's just selfish. The kids want to see their dad on Easter. Not the day before. You know what they say, the original commenter. All's fair in love and wars. Don't be the stepdick. OP responds, usually compromise means meet halfway. No, I don't see any attempts on her side. I'm not forcing the kids to join my mom's celebration. They have the choice to decline if they prefer to stay with their dad. I don't feel comfortable inviting a dad when my mom barely knows my girlfriend or her kids. I'm allowed to have a saying too, no? Yeah. Alright. Someone says not to jerk. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but you also need to accept that her kids also have a dad. And I think it's more about them than about you and your girlfriend, especially if there's some drama and they're friendly. Why would you want to show the kids that people can still be friendly and getting together during holidays, even if they separate? I think you need to set aside your own security and or pride for just that day and just think about what's best for the kids. Remember, for her ex, it's also going to be weird to see the mother of his kids with another guy. Just push through it. You survive and she'll appreciate your maturity. I don't think his mom has an open invitation, has an open door policy. Why are people saying bring the ex to his mom's house? This is my girlfriend, their kids. Here's her ex. Yep. Opie responds, I get it, but my mom barely knows her and the kids. I feel weird asking her to invite her ex. I feel so conflicted. Someone says, you barely know this woman. You start dating in January. You started dating in January. She got pregnant immediately. She moved her children with a man she has known less than 3 months. I'm surprised her ex didn't go ballistic with that decision. It's just way too bizarre. Response. Now her ex said he trusts her completely and she's a great mother. Let's see. Someone says not the jerk. I think it's a fair compromise that she does Saturday with X and children and Sunday at your mom's. Finally, someone normal, someone reasonable. I think it's good that she honors her family tradition, especially for the children. However, you and her, the children, are also a new family too. Response, she says he has invited all family gatherings, just like she has been to every single one of them so far, including trips. Oh, well, let's see. Where is. Okay, so there's a lot of comments from OP. I'm not sure if I'll be able to read all of them. I'll post the story link in the description because I have other stuff I want to get to. So let's go to Am I Wrong? Ooh, that's gonna be good. This comment from r slash Am I Wrong? Posted 1 day ago. Am I wrong for being honest to my friend after she asked me if her crush likes her? So my friend, 26 female, is bisexual, mostly lean towards ladies, and doesn't have any relationship slash dating experience. We've been very close friends for 9 years now. I was the first person she told about having a crush on a coworker of hers. After talking and analyzing the situation for a couple of months, she proceeded to asking me whether I believe her crush likes her or not. So her crush, 24 female, let's call her Cindy, is lesbian. Cindy started doing playful teasing towards my friend a couple of weeks after meeting her. Type of teasing was fake, fist on the stomach, or slapping her upper back, something I would argue is not flirty teasing. That's just weird. Fake fist to the stomach? Okay. Sure. My friend was convinced that Cindy likes her and insists that was flurry teasing. They went out together twice. First time it was those two along another coworker, where Cindy kept on talking about her exes, her sexual experiences, her hookups, even mentioned a new girl she was into from her theater team. The other time when they went out alone with my friend tried to uh they went out alone with my friend did isn't just the two of them? So still alongside another coworker. Okay. Sure, I'm getting confused. My friend tried giving a hint to Cindy about having a crush on her, yet the girl didn't get it and plain asked, is it on a guy or a girl? Since she knows my friend is bi. Tried pushing her in a friendly way, then proceeded to keep on talking about the previous subject they were discussing. My friend wanted to analyze every move, text, and breath of Cindy. Okay, that's stalkerish. Is this her first crush? Is this her first woman crush? We have been doing it since mid January. I'm 99% sure the girl isn't interested. While my friend has exposed her interest in her multiple times, she once even got angry and offended in front of Cindy because she's calling another coworker the most attractive person in their workplace, not her. Ma'am, you're not a couple. Am I wrong for being brutally honest with my friend? She took it very heavily. Edit, go and fix my grammar word structure since I feel my post is hard to read at some points. It is. Um, I don't see where you said anything. Where where's you being honest? But in hindsight, no. She needs to hard dash cold, hard cold dash whatever the saying is a reality. She's not interested. Move on. And every move, text, and breath that's a little stalkerish. Just saying. To comment, did you want me to be supportive or honest? In quotes. OP, I was clear when I told her I don't believe Cindy's interested in her, like at all. But also told her that I'd be next to her if she wants to try winning her. Oh boy. Quoting Jasmine Ladd, she is not a prize to be won. She wasn't satisfied with my response. She took it really badly, still trying to convince me that Cindy likes her. Oh god. Someone responds, yeah, it, honestly, sometimes honesty is best port, even if it stings a bit. She'll probably appreciate it in the long run. Uh-huh. Sure. Lady, you're 26 years old, I think. She says she is bi. So my friend, it's a friend, 26 female. Grow up. Stop acting like you're in high school with this girl. My god. Like, crushes are always going to work out. They're all not always going to like you back. Deal with it. I mean, hello, you should learn that in high school. The only way, someone says, the only way to win is not to play. If you can tell I'm not in any better position, you won't really know until you ask. If you tell your friend that someone does have a crush, it's likely you get blamed when it turns out wrong. If you say no, either the person finds out and you're blamed for being wrong, or they don't try and blame you for them not trying. Opie responds, I know, but my friend doesn't really let me take a break. We met after a long time now since she moved downtown for work this year, and she was checking her phone every 2 minutes and was obsessively responding to Cindy's texts. Cindy was at home alone, bored, plus she has a big social media / cell phone addiction. Okay. She did for all the 3 hours we were together. We go to another place as well, but I found an excuse since I can't tolerate being someone out together and them being constantly on their phone. That wasn't enough. She was asking me about everything Cindy told her. What the hidden message behind the IG reels she sent her was, good lord. Uh, Commenter responds, I recommend setting a boundary. I can't help you and won't take responsibility for your decisions. Find something else to talk about. She can't do that. The friendship isn't working anyways. Opie responds, I think I'll just be changing the topic. If it's possible, or simply not to hang out with her till she solves the Cindy situation herself. I don't want to lose her as a friend, but I can't tolerate my time being wasted like that. Nope. Comment response, not wrong. It does sound like the other woman's interested. Nope. There's another possibility that she is interested, but inept. Only your close friend would ever know for sure if she point blank ask her, yeah, just be an adult, put your big girl panties on, and ask her out. If she said no, you move on. You cry, you have Ben and Jerry's, then you move on. Adulting, people, it's not that hard. Opie responds, agree. Told her about the option as well, and she responded, Cindy is a masculine lesbian. She has to make the first move. Oh, dear God. So we're going to add internalized misogyny and sexism to the whole stalker's crazy bit. Just because someone is masculine, whether it be a man or woman, whether they're a masculine lesbian or whatever, or straight women can be masculine. Sometimes I could be masculine. Um, doesn't mean they have to make the first move. What does it matter if you're masculine or feminine? That don't mean nothing. What? That's just dumb. My microphone keeps falling. I might have to switch to my headset. Being response agree. Oh, right. I read all that. I never do that. I even told her that I never make the first move. It's like how guys always make the first move. How can you be part of the LGBTQIA plus community and then say you can't make a first move? I don't care how masculine of a lesbian she is. S- That that's the wording I just did. She's still a woman. Either way, you're one of you go and make the first move, whether you're masculine or feminine. Some people, man, it's like how a guy. I had to keep myself very calm to not respond to her by saying, "When did your where did your speeches about equality go? Or they're true for everyone else and not yourself, right?" Exactly. Thank you. Original Oh no, someone else commented their profile same, so I got confused. I don't know. Just tell your friend either ask Cindy out or move on. If Cindy is masculine and Cindy is the only one who'll make first move and she hasn't yet, then she's not interested. So either your friend waits around forever, someone who is into her to ask her out, or she could just move on. Because saying you don't want to hear about it anymore because there's zero reason to analyze, if she's not going to do something about it. OP response. The last part is the best way to get myself out of this situation. Arya told her 100 times that if Cindy was into her, she would have made a move a long time ago. She's experienced and personally could tell from miles away that my friend is drooling over her. So yeah, actually my only option is completely stop discussing about the topic. Oh, she messaged me about Cindy voice texting her right now. Facepalm emoji. This is creepy. This is a little creepy. Someone says your friend may Opie is responding to a lot of comments, only a few comments ago. So your friend may need some relationship coaching because this need to obsessively analyze over everything is not healthy. Nope. It could lead to unhealthy boundaries. She's 24. She likes someone just effing say so. Stop with the hawing about and just ask them out. If they say no, move on. If yes, then yeah, then yay. OP responds, correction. My friend is 26. That's even worse, OP. You shouldn't correct her. You shouldn't correct this person. That's even worse. No, it's 2 years is worse. But your whole point holds really strong. Hmm. I need to get a holder for this microphone. Right? Someone says, she asked for the truth but didn't want the truth. Classic case of shoot the messenger. So maybe give her space and come back with compassion. Rejection's, rejection's brutal when never dated before. OP response, I'll do so. Hanging out with her has been the same after her whole Cindy obsession started anyways. It's intolerable to be out with a person and them checking their phone every 2 minutes for 3 hours straight. Alright, last comment. Even though Cindy is oversharing with her coworker, she has to sent to not date where she works. OP response, it's not a permanent job. Basically, each person's location is going on change in a couple months. So I think she could make move if she was interested. I agree. All right, move on next subreddit. Let's see. No, this one might be too long. So I'll do boomers being fools. Sorry, boomers out there watching. No, these are the crazy boomers. Too much political stuff. I am not getting into that. Okay, nope. Okay, this one. Coming from r/boomers being fools. Posted 22 hours ago. Let's see, hold on. How many did I just did today? It's fourth one. I'll do one more after this. And then move on to celebrity stuff. Father-in-law is mad. We are punishing our son. I received an email. My 6-year-old was being disrupted in class and refused to listen even when asked to settle down. He was talking loudly and dancing on his chair. When he got home, we had a talk with him and grounded him from electronics. Now my father-in-law, who lives in her basement, is visibly upset and is making snide comments that we shouldn't punish him. His explanation as to why is that there is a war against straight white men in this country. Oh dear God. And their son is a target. Oh my God. The school is actively persecuting him for being a straight white man. Sir, he's a 6-year-old boy. He is. He could not be straight in a few years. He is not a man. He may be white, but he could not be straight for a while. And he's not a man at 6 years old. When 6 years ago, he was just a teeny tiny little baby. Only 6 years ago. Lord have mercy. We told him mind his own effing business and keep his crazy horse ass thoughts to himself where he can move out. We said nicer than that, but that was the point of what we said. Jesus Lord. Top comment. The idea that 6-year-old boy, six, is a straight white man. Someone responds, right? Who said he's straight? He's six. Exactly. They don't know gender or sexuality at that age. They're just playing with toys and watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and singing I don't know. I don't know kids child music nowadays. But they're like watching Bluey instead of playing toys. They don't know anything about gender and sexuality. Like what? What? What does that have to do with if he's being disruptive in class? How's not the school persecuting him for being straight and white? I'm not even going in that with man, because that's a boy. That's not a man. Okay, 6 years old is a boy. If I was a mom, I'll tell him, do not age my child. I'm gonna stay a child. Okay, let's see. Ooh, a lot of comments from OP. Oh, a little too much. I might have to. I will link the story in the description and OP's account. And I will do that on the last one. That's what I was going to do. Okay. All right. Last one. Oh. And then I'm bang with Reddit. r/Brizillas. This was posted 1 hour ago. Hot the press. 32 female, not allowed to get pregnant. I had a talk with my husband about having a baby. He brought up because my clock is ticking. She told me to wait until after the wedding, the bridezilla. Could use a little more context, but okay. Which is towards the end of the year in true you better not fashion. I guess she just want me to look huge in photos, but this trend not allowing people become pregnant is so self-centered. It seems like a common desire for today's brides. Really? Did not know that. I'm not friends with the other bridesmaids, so I haven't spoken up to neither her nor them, and that I feel I can't. I don't want you to tell me how to. I just want to know opinions on this. One has had similar experience. Talk comment. LMFAO. This is so stupid. If you want to have a baby, then do it when you want. Why does your friend even need to know or care? Some response, exactly. Since when does the bride get to dictate your ovaries? So, some response, right? OP thinks the bride is trying to control her pregnancy is self-centered, but she is fully willing to do what the bride says. The absurdity is comical. I'm gonna call it a trend. I call it delusional. One commenter says, yeah, it can be both. And sadly seems to be. Someone responded. Let's see. It was 1 hour ago, so let's see if there's comments. No. And no update. Alright, so stop sharing. Alright, that's the end of the segment. Now we're gonna move on to celebrities. I gotta find a good source for this. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Share screen. Share. Alright. This recent news. Taylor Swift takes legal action against Kanye West after rapper shared sex smear messages about the singer. Let's dive in. Lord have mercy. Kanye, you need to shut up. That whole thing between Taylor and Kanye is over and done with. Why is he talking about it? Why? Taylor Swift has taken legal action against Kanye West over a series of sexually explicit messages he posted about her and two famous music stars. The rapper claimed that she had a threesome with Justin Bieber and Harry Styles and described the alleged romp in downright obscene detail. Ew. Okay, he's wrong because Taylor does not like Justin. After the whole Justin Selena thing, no. And Taylor constantly warning Selena about Justin, don't get back with him, don't get back with him. So I doubt that Taylor hooked up with him. And Justin's already younger than Selena. He is way younger than Taylor. No, just no. If that happened, when Taylor's saying Harry, if this way he says this was happening, Justin was still a minor, I think. I don't know when he thought this went down, but ew. Taylor Swift was reportedly upset by the allegation and filed a cease and desist with her boyfriend Travis Kelsey, right? Is said to be in full support of. Pop star filed a cease and desist against Kanye West. West has been hit with cease and desist after shocking allegations about Taylor Swift having sexual intercourse with Justin Bieber and Harry Styles from both sides. Oh no. Oh, trigger warning. Trigger warning. I did not know it would be this explicit. Severe discretion is advised. If you have little ones in the room, earmuffs. The rapper made the allegation through explicit messages he's posted on social media recently. According to an insider who spoke with the Daily Mail, Swift said Swift was left with no other option than to take the legal action against the Donda rapper. This time he has gone too far. His claims are not just false, they are defamatory. A source said about the Yeezy CEO. This isn't just West gossiping. This is West sexually harassing a woman, defaming her, to cause harm to her and to her career, they added. The cease and desist now issued. West is expected to refrain from making any future rants of a similar nature against Swift. However, if he continues, he may face more severe legal consequences, including a potential defamation lawsuit. Taylor Swift's boyfriend wants to confront Kanye West over upset pop star. Go Travis! Man, if Travis showed up at Kanye, be like, oh, what you say about her? Kanye would run. I would run. He's a football player. No, thank you. Despite not being named in Kanye's unhinged rant, Taylor Swift boyfriend Travis Kelsey is reportedly furious over the situation. He now must confront West. Yeah, can't talk. He now wants to confront West physically, man to man, if the rapper would be willing to make himself available. Ah. Further fueling Kelsey's outrage is his belief that continued commentary on West's claims will only give more attention to the lies. Also, it doesn't help that Swift is clearly upset about being smeared by the untrue allegations. Taylor's clearly upset, and Travis is obviously supporting her. And as I further remark, there must be consequences. Wes would never dare say this to her face. All social media users reacted to Kanye's West rant about Taylor Swift. In response to West's rants, a social media user called on her to take more stringent actions against the rapper. The individual wrote, at this point, after everything Kanye West has done to her since 2009, including the nasty things he has recently said on here, I think Taylor Swift needs to put a restraining order on him right after suing. What part of leave Taylor Swift alone don't you understand? Several others also support the singer and slam the rapper for his actions. Why don't we just ignore that Kanye West actually harassed Harry along with Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber? We should be getting his ass right now, user commented. This man should be in jail and be banned from this app. Do something at Elon Musk, another fellow commented. Elon Musk ain't gonna do S, okay? He doesn't like Taylor either. He's saying he wants to get her pregnant because she voted for Kamala Harris. Don't Elon's not gonna do nothing. One more remark. I'll admit this, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift's music, but I have no problem with her as a person. Saying that, I will take her side when it comes to Kanye West's obsession talking badly about her. Kanye is unhinged. I think he has a crush on her. I think he has a weird, stalkery, obsessive crush on Taylor. Because why now, after so many years later, or is he still talking about her? Their feud with the Reputation album about the phone call that Kim recorded, that was in 2016. No, 2015. No, I think even earlier than that. I could be wrong. Because I think Reputation came out in 2016 or 2017. No, 2016. So, why are you still talking about Taylor 10 years later, sir? You have an obsession, Kanye. This is a weird obsession. I get it. People are obsessed with Taylor Swift as other celebrities. But not, but this is extreme. This is the yandere version of Sass. Yandere in Japanese turns to means that you love someone so much that you want to unalive them. You know what else I can have you know what else can kind of um thinking. So yeah, that's I'm getting like Kanye's like a very yandere obsessive stalkerish crush on Taylor. Kanye West had viewed Taylor Swift in the past. We all know. Before his recent rant, West had a long history of targeting Swift in his post music, even during a public announcement at a war event. First humiliated the pop star when she won Best Female Video at the MTV EU Music Awards 2009. The time the rapper interrupted the "Look What You Made Me Do" singer during her acceptance speech and declared that the award should have gone to Beyonce. Fast forward to 2016, he name dropped her in his song Famous, calling her a bee whom he claimed to have made famous. No, you didn't. Following the song's release, Swift condemned it for having a strong misogynistic message which which West tried to downplay by claiming she had approved the lyrics during a phone call which his then wife Kim Kardashian recorded. Although Swift will deny the allegations, West further targeted her in his music video for Famous by featuring lifelike wax model that resembled the pop star. More recently, West also claimed in a since-deleted tweet that Swift is the reason he has never been given the Super Bowl halftime headline spot by the NFL. No, you were given a Super Bowl halftime spot because you are a psycho. That is why. She had nothing to do with the NFL until like 2 years ago when she started dating Travis. So I don't know where you're getting that. But no, don't don't blame her for your failure, sir. You're not getting NFL because you're a psycho. But I mean, this man hates on Jews. He even hates on black people, his own kind. What? he, I didn't he like went on a rant about like slavery or something? But not in a good way. Like not saying that slavery is bad, but saying something about bringing slavery back or something. I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, it was. He is. No, there are plenty of other reasons why the NFL doesn't want you, sir. It's not Taylor Swift. It's because you are a psycho. You're basically like a 2025 rapping version of Hitler. I know people are scared when Trump became president. I would be terrified if Kanye West became president. I would move out the country. I would go to Antarctica away from any country that deal with America. I would find an igloo in Antarctica and live there. Hopefully, that would never come. Taylor Swift felt taken down psychologically by Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Swift addressed her feud West as ex-wife Kardashian during a chat with Time magazine to be named Person of the Year in 2023. Singer shared how much West and Kardashian impacted her career and well-being by releasing an edit audio recording of her phone conversation with the rapper. Swift, while referencing the 2016 spat between her and the former couple, noted that it felt like career death, being called a snake after denying it ever continuing West singing about her with vulgar lyrics in song Famous. You have a fully manufactured frame job and a legally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian edited and put out to say to everyone that I was a liar, Swift to the publication. She continued, that took me down psychologically, to a place I'd never been before. I moved to a foreign country. I didn't leave a rental house for a year. I was afraid getting phone calls. I pushed away most people in my life because I didn't trust anyone anymore. I went down really, really hard. Mm. So yeah, I saw that this week. I'm like, oh, I'm going to discuss it. Kanye, go away. Just go away, please. I'm not just saying this because I'm a Swiftie. I'm just saying this for everybody because the dude is psycho. He is a psycho. He scares me. They need to make a horror movie about him. He, that's like my worst nightmare right there. Being around or near Kanye West. Okay, one last celebrity news. Yay, go away, pee pee. Okay, let's see. gotta do share screen again. This one's about the new Captain America having controversy. Anthony Mackie's thoughts on the death of masculinity received mixed reviews. Past 20 years, we've been living through the death of American male Captain America bemoaned. Grand Marshal Anthony Mackie walks the grid during the NASCAR Cup Series. Oh, that's just in the picture. Okay. Anthony Mackie has opened up about his parenting, sharing that he's raising his children to be respectful young men in the face of what he believes being an ongoing attack on masculinity. The actor recently appeared on the Pivot podcast, elaborating on his belief that male leaders are not only losing their authority, but that young men would increasingly fail to learn from their example, exacerbate the problem exponentially. That's a big word for Elmo. So, is it just that thing of in the past 20 years been living through the death of the American male? Mackie said in his view of the current state. They have literally killed masculinity in their homes, in their communities, for one reason or another. But I've raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Oh boy. The renowned thespian continued touching on the sense of responsibility and accountability he's instilled within his eldest son. Every time I left for my job, alright, so at first I agree with him. Reason then he said at first, they didn't quote here, or maybe they did later on, I don't know, that he's raised him to be humble, be respectful, not ask for Jordans, to open the door for women, which I think everyone should hold the door for everyone, no matter the gender. I believe in holding the door for everyone. So I was on board with him. I'm going to use the words death of masculinity or anything like that, but nonetheless, I was on board until this. And I love Anthony Mackie. I love him as Sam and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anthony Mackie is my celebrity crush. I mean, look at him. Look at him. But this is where I started to disagree a bit. And it's okay to disagree with your favorite actors. You don't always have to agree with your favorite celebrities. I love Taylor Swift. Do I always agree with her? No. But I decided to share this in this hot take. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked. Every night this alarm is on. You text me, hi Share Bear, or you call me every night before you go to bed and when you wake up. I love that because we're men, Mackie said. He's the new Captain America, Macy's mom. Okay, and that's where I differ. You are parentifying your son by doing that. Why can't the mom, your ex-wife, do that? Because to me, hell had no fury like a mama bear. He's saying that if someone breaks, that his son needs to do all that when someone breaks in. You mean tell me a mama bear ain't gonna try to protect her cubs if someone breaks in? We women are not weak. How can you work for the MCU and think that we women can protect ourselves? You're telling your 15-year-old son to be the man of the house, protect the house. Yes, we may be the emotional sex. I differ, though, because sometimes men are just emotional. But that does not make us weak, that makes us stronger. That nurturing instinct in us, when someone mess with her cubs, with kids, whether you're a mother or not, that adrenaline comes out. And that adrenaline, nurturing instinct, and that emotion makes us stronger than a brute, muscly man can be. So, why are you putting this responsibility on your 15-year-old son? This is where I differ. You're raising your son to be someone's knight in shining armor. If you were if you had a daughter, would you raise her to be a damsel in distress? Raise them to be teammates. To their future partners. Not even partner. To friends, family. Don't raise them to be a Lois Lane to someone's Superman. Raise them to be a Wonder Woman to someone's Superman. Raise them. I shouldn't be sharing parental advice when I'm not a parent, but I was raised to always defend myself, stand up for myself, no matter what gender I am. I wasn't raised to be a damsel in distress, waiting for a man to come protect me, provide for me, or anything like that. So why is he leaving a 15-year-old boy in charge when the mom is there? Because if a mofo try to break in, I'm going to be there and I'm going to hurt him before he gets to my kids. In my favorite show, you see two characters that went through a lot with each other. And during a fight, my favorite character, Blake, the show Ruby, RWBY, said, I'm not protecting her, her friend, and she's not protecting me. We are protecting each other. That's how it should be. Don't make a man or woman or whatever your shield. Make them a teammate. The Captain America star further expounded on his relationship with his son, such as his belief in the importance of instilling positive values and manners as a father. I keep my boys humble. Now, this is where I agree with him. Mackie said, and that he doesn't allow them to be obsessed with the latest fashions or to participate in social media antics. I agree right there. Yes. Like my boys had never had a pair of Jordans. My boys don't do all that internet fly s, he added. I could be biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. I agree. I agree right there. He continued adding that his eldest son expected to set a positive example of his younger siblings. Now, I do agree with that as well. My oldest gets it. My 15-year-old. He told the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Once you get one that's right, he's going to straighten the other ones out. Yes, but don't parasite him. He can be the role model, but don't parasite him. him. Mackey's comments regarding his parenting style garner a mixed reaction, with some taking issue with his opinions on the death of masculinity. Others disagree with the idea of bestowing responsibility man a house upon his still young son. Supporters commended the 46-year-old for his approach to child raising and advocated for more fathers to follow suit, while also agreeing the actor that there was a war against masculinity. Yeah, of course. Mackey shares 4 sons with ex-wife Shalita Chapital. The former couple finalized divorce in 2018. So yeah, I agree with him at first, but then he's like, oh, 15-year-old got locked doors and stuff like that. Okay, maybe do that for a chore. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't be like, he's the man of the house if someone breaks in. Don't send your 15-year-old child to defend the house. No. The mom can do it. She grab a shotgun, boom. Or you get there's this magical thing called phone. You dial 911 and be like, someone's breaking into my effing house. So locking doors, stuff like that, I get all that. He could do it for a chore, make a little money. It could be an allowance or something. And if he likes doing that, if he likes being like a little protector, a little guardsman, cute, whatever. But don't be like, if a mofo breaks in here, I need you to defend everyone. No, 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 no. No, not to a 15-year-old child. No, you give the mother, your ex-wife, a shotgun or a knife or a bow and arrow, or there's so many weapons out there. You give her whatever she needs to protect her cubs, because that's how the bears roll. Don't be coming in my house and expect me not to fight back. I am not going to have my 15-year-old child fight. I'm going to be the one fighting. I will push that mofo out the window. Or I will slam it down on him midway, cut his body in half. I know, graphic, gruesome, but whatever. I'll do anything to protect what's mine. Y'all be the one fighting, not my child. So, there's that. But like I said, he had good points otherwise, except the door opening thing. I believe that everyone should hold door open for everyone. I was raised to be respectful and kind, polite to everyone, and to be a kind human being. And do that. You just hold the door open for everyone that comes. Anyway, I am ending this on a lighter note. Something super cute.
It's a video that has the whole world talking. The circle of life. For
I pause it. And why is it not? Oh, okay. Elephants form circle to protect young during earthquake. This world news.
It's the video that has the whole world talking. The circle of life. For real.
The big elephants did something very interesting.
Elephants even rushing to protect their young as an earthquake hits.
The video begins with the herd of elephants at San Diego Zoo Safari Park reacting when they feel the ground shake. A 5.2 magnitude earthquake is rocking Southern California. Acting on instinct as old as time, they form a tight circle to protect two calves. It's known as an alert circle. For
so
3
cute.
minutes, the herd stands like a fortress of elephants.
This is a survival strategy that elephants do It's very common if they get an environmental cue that might signal that there's danger present.
Finally, when their instincts tell them the danger has passed, the herd disperses. This is how the herd normally behaves, enjoying a mud bath in the California sunshine. But as you can see, the alert circle can form at the first sign of danger. New video is also emerging of the quake that hit at exactly 10:08 a.m. Monday. We showed you the frantic mom who grabbed her baby as the quake hit. Here they are today. Ashley Pinnock said it started when her cat practically leaped across the room.
I could hear everything cracking and creaking, and I thought, oh my gosh, the ceiling's gonna.
I could never live in California. I want to go there one day for Disneyland. But God, I hope there won't be no earthquakes when I do. I don't see how celebrities live in California, honestly, with the earthquakes and the wildfires. I would move. Like, I get that that's where Hollywood is, that there's hardly like any winter and they need that kind of weather to shoot movies and TV shows, stuff like that. So stuff don't get canceled because of snow weather. But it's better than an earthquake.
Gonna fall in. So my first reaction was to start yelling at everybody to get out of the house.
She immediately grabbed her son Michael and hightailed it out of there. This mom sheltered under a table with her kids. A napping infant is shaken awake.
Aww.
Dogs run for cover as their house shakes.
Aw, poor little
A car
doggies.
parked in the garage rocks as items fall off the wall. California's early warning system is coming in for praise today. It sent an emergency alert to millions of cell phones in the region. But for these noble beasts, all they needed was pure instinct.
That is adorable. Elephants are amazing creatures. They're very smart and so majestic. When I saw one um, at the Kilimanjaro Safari ride at Disney World up close, I was in awe. I mean, I used to see them when went to circus when I was little, but I was so far away. So I couldn't really see him up close, but seeing him up close right then, I was like, I'm in awe. Anyway, that does it for today, this episode of the Sass Podcast. I'll be back next week. More red stories, celebrity gossip, and world news. Hopefully the world news be as cute as that. I hate earthquakes. I have breakables that are irreplaceable on shelves and stuff. I'm thinking, how am I going to protect them with the earthquake? Because there was an earthquake near me, like a month ago or so. And I'm thinking, I have things I need to protect. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, my favorite movie. My dad, at his old job, had this woman make like sticker decals to put on glasses. He doesn't work there anymore, so there's that. And she became allergic to stuff. So there's like these glass mugs with the faces of Nightmare Before Christmas characters. And they have also a glass with Being the Beast on it. So I'm like, ugh, these are not replaceable. I need to protect them. What to do? I asked my dad, and he said, maybe Velcro. So I might try that. If anyone has any other suggestions, I'm up for that. Because, I mean, my other stuff is replaceable. Those glasses aren't. So, they're sentimental me. He surprised me with the Never for Christmas one year. Anyway, it really was circle life. I'm getting off here. I know that was random, but I was looking at the tab and thinking of the circle of life. It really was so cute. Aw, thank you everyone being here. Please like, comment, subscribe, and for the audio listeners, like, follow wherever you do on audio platforms. I don't know. I'm sorry.